Hi guys. Okay, so the other day I asked a question on Facebook. I was like, what are some of your biggest makeup problems? And I think like one or two responses said blush. And I realized that I haven't done anything like in depth on blush. So I wanted to make a video on that. Basically, blush is kind of like a strange thing because I haven't really found any like strict, use this or use this or use that. Most of the blushes I use, I just try them out and I like them, like the way they look. So I think that's like what you should do with blush. Like just keep trying different types. See which one you feel suits you. Anyway, so there are a few blush brushes I like to use. This one is like a stipple brush. I mean, honestly, there's nothing really special about it. Just that it's like tapered and it's kind of flat. So I just use the motions to just put my blush on. I like to use this brush. It's like angled. So, I mean, yeah, it just like sweeps the color on and then you can just, blend it out. I wouldn't recommend like to use for blush. Sometimes you get a brush like this and it's supposed to be, well, it even says face brush here. But sometimes when you order like blush sets and stuff, get a brush like this. This is not going to do anything. What are you doing? It's not gonna work. So anyway, so for blush, basically the three main ones I have or I use are this one is a light pink. I use this for like everyday, like day-to-day stuff. And then this one is a cream blush. It's also pink, but it shows up really nice, like, and it's creamy, so it blends in well. I use that for more like nighttime stuff because I feel like if I go the whole day with the cream blush, it will just like melt. Not melt, but it'll make my face oily and shiny. Don't like that. And then I have this one. It's like really dark. This for my cheeks at all because it's really dark. Oh, another thing I've noticed is if you have a dark complexion and you use light blushes like this, you're going to look ashy. You don't want that. And also if you're lighter and you use like dark blushes like this, you're going to look like your face is burnt, like you're burning. So that's like one thing I've noticed. So if you're like trying out blushes and stuff and you're darker or you're fairer, like know that there's a range. Also, some people like to use bronzer as blush. It looks really nice. If I don't know, I don't like it on me because it makes me look like there's a patch of dirt on my face. But if you're darker, it will look amazing. It really does, especially if there's like a little shimmer in it, and you just use that instead of like a color. It looks really natural. So you can try that. So I've talked a lot. So for the actual application, I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to use this brush. Really, what I do is I take the brush, just a little bit, shake it off, because you don't want too much color, because if there's too much color and you put it on your face, one side of your face is going to look like a spot, and then on the other side, since you don't do the same thing, it's going to be like uneven. So just shake it off a little. And how I usually do my blush is I don't start from my cheeks, because no, I don't. I start from like the side over here. So then I just start lightly like brushing it on, and then I take it up a little bit, just a little up here. I mean, this blush is light, so you might not be able to see it, but you have to take it up because I feel like if it looks more natural, like, and if my hair is like down, it just looks like more natural. Like if you just have a streak here, it's like where is it coming from? Another thing I've noticed is if you have big cheeks, you don't want to put too much color on the apple, but you want to concentrate more on the side, like on your cheekbones. So that will kind of bring the cheekbones out. And if you have no cheeks, you want to concentrate the color here, so it looks like You know, you have a well structured face. The only thing that is really bad is like the colors that people pick. So I think the tip to use is if you're darker, if you're darker, go for like not really dark shades, but you know, not so light shades. Like something like this is a bit light if you have a darker skin tone, and something like this is too dark. If you blushes with your blush has too much shimmer, your face is going to look like only your cheeks are going to stand out. Like, and if you have eyeshadow going on, you have lipstick going on, like you don't need to have shimmery cheeks. Like you just want to look naturally. Another thing I've I've noticed is people using too much blush. It's not supposed to make its own statement, I don't think. So the thing is, you should just use a little bit. That's why I usually like shake my brush, because you don't want too much color to just look like it's on fire. A little goes a long way with blush. Like, yeah, and it's not even supposed to be. That's another thing with the blending also. Keep like blending it into your foundation. You want to have like a transition from foundation to blush, back to foundation. And also when you get over here, don't come too close to your nose, because that will like shrink your face. There's some popular blushes like NARS's Orgasm. Like those ones are really popular, but I don't think you should just go out and buy it just because you've heard, oh wow, it looks good on hair, looks good on hair. It doesn't mean it's going to look good on you. So please try it out before you actually use it. You can borrow your friends if you want and try it out. Those are my tips for blush. Please let me know if you have any other questions, because I probably haven't thought about everything there is to say. So yeah, please let me know if you have any questions.